Hey Pisces, how are you doing? I'm here to give you your mid-monthly reading that will go from the 14th or 15th until the 1st or 2nd of July. So, that's what we're playing with. Now what I want to talk to you all about is how a lot of you are just gonna you can't get any more awesome than this, Pisces. You can't get any more awesome. And let me explain why. Now, this is for those that are kind of stuck between the past, the present, and the future. So if you kind of wondering about the past right now, or the present, or the future, this might be for you. But if you're not worried about none of that, then this might not be for you. But stick around anyway. So for those that want to know about the past, that are still kind of flowing with the past, this is for all though. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Now, for a lot of people in the past or that are still trying to wonder what's going on, when I mean the past, I mean more on the aspect of something you created back then ain't here. Like you put down the seeds like last spring and you just kind of like, bruh, you gonna grow? So what I'm here to tell you is there are some delays in your projects, your assignments, your spiritual practices, the relationship, etc., so forth and so on. But don't lose that faith. Don't lose that grounded. Don't lose how he chilling. Because be him right now. He's just leaning. He knows. He's like, these are my pentacles. And they're coming forth. This is all about a man who put in hard work. So just know, for those that put in all that hard work, your perseverance, you grind, everything that you worked for it's gonna lead to success. So if you're worried, for the people that are worried about something they planted in the past, don't, because it's gonna come to pass. All right. For those that are currently in the here and now and they're kind of like, what's going on? Can somebody help a brother or a sister? Well, I'm here to tell you. How can I word this for you? All that hard work you putting in, it's going to bring that personal growth that you need. It's going to bring that growth. For the here and nows, you're going to manifest what it is that you want to manifest. Sorry about that. Somebody outside building something. You're going to manifest it. You are going to manifest those Seven of Pentacles. It can be slightly stressful. It could be slightly a walk, a journey, or an energy that you have to build towards the long haul. As I hate to be wrong, but even if it says, even in the Bible, it says God rested on the seventh day. Just being real. 7 is a day of rest. So you're going to manifest those pentacles that you're looking for. People that are kind of looking towards the past. You're going to manifest. That personal growth for those that are on the present. Your hard work, past and present, is going to pay off. Now, for those that are just starting off something that with the pentacles, you're going to get there, but it's going to be a journey. I'm not saying it's going to be 30, 40, 50 years, but the seeds that you're planting are meant to take hold over an extended period of time. But also, I'm just letting you know, for those that just are more concerned about the future, boy, when this thing grows, when this thing manifests, it's going to blow your mind. And I don't mean, it's really going to have you like, how'd this happen? So for those that are currently looking towards the future, you're going to get that manifestation as well. But you got to keep your determination. You got to keep your perseverance. The more determination and the more perseverance and the more focus that you gear towards this situation, the bigger your manifestation, the bigger your blessings are going to be, okay? And now we're going to jump into the next one, okay? The next one is this guy, the Hermit, okay? Now, this goes for everybody, past, present, and future wanderers right now. Like, what's going on? All y'all, okay? For the one that is worried about the past, that what's going on from the past, all the seeds that they planted, meditate. Really sit back. Don't lose your cool. Meditate on it. Go inside self and see what it is that you can work on to help, with that patience until it manifests. So introspection is great. Go dig into some of those diary or journal entries that you have. For the ones that are in the present, the same thing for you. Your hard work is going to pay off, but you're going to burn out if you continue to hard work. Past, present, and future people listening right now, perseverance, manifestation isn't about burning yourself into the ground. It's about being efficient. It's about a constant flow. Even in the workplace, those who work overtime or those who constantly drill a certain aspect of their life eventually have a minor burnout. So if you planted those seeds in good soil, introspect, have some hermit time, and for the past, just let it go, flow. You go back divine on it, go back, pull some cards if you read tarot, or go seek a reader or whatever it is that you seek out for advice on the path. Don't be ashamed of that. But if you planted some seeds just now, forget about it for a little bit. It's kind of, in reality, planting seeds for the present people, for those in the present, it's kind of like going out there every day is going to make your manifestation take forever, because it's kind of like when you plant an apple seed, you go out there every day to look at it and you just kind of like grow, and it takes longer. Kind of like if you look at the clock, the day can take longer. So for those that just planted, you just planted it. Go into some introspection, have some internal time with self, and look towards the future of what you're going to do when this does manifest. For those that are in the future, this also does manifest, yada, yada, yada for you, but you got to go into the hermit. You have to be prepared, you three, past, present, and future people. You have to be prepared, because when this manifests, you got to be ready. So whether you planted the seeds in the past, introspection. Whether you just now planted them, introspection. Whether you planted them now and looking towards the future, if you planted them in the past, introspection. If your pentacles are starting to end, introspection. The future, introspection. So past, present, and future, all y'all, introspection. Because that's going to help you build the foundation for the next step. Now y'all probably like, I came to you to talk about my love life. I came to you to talk about my twin flame. I came to you to talk about my soulmate. But you're talking about pentacles. Well, for those that planted those seeds for the past, present, and future, if you go into introspection and take your time and let it come to you after you put in your work, because you can only do so much work before you got to let it come. You apply, then you got to kind of be open to receiving. You have to be open to it. And receiving can be one of the hardest things in the world, because it requires a certain amount of vulnerability. It requires a certain amount of letting go. It requires a certain amount of saying, ego, you need to chill out real quick, because I'm trying to attract to me what I need, but you trying to get in the way and show me what I want and trick me to believing that's what I need, when in reality, that's not what I need. That's not. So the ego might jump up a bit, but use become the hermit to help you control that ego. Because for all you pentacle planting people, you seed planting individuals, you people, guess what? After introspection, pow. It's right there, baby. It's right there. Which y'all thought I was going to talk about something like a business or something, right? This is actually for those that are... Let's show y'all again. This is just a very beautiful card. It's got the doves. It's got everything. Now, we all know with the Two of Water, the Two of Cups, many consider this a soulmate card, as do I. Or at least a card that connects deeper to a very strong tying bond between two people. This does not apply to man, woman, man. It applies to everybody. So if you're in the LGBT and you have a significant other, that this can apply to you as well. I just wanted to point that out there, because in reality you see a man and a woman, but in reality it's just masculine and feminine energies, which we all have within ourselves. It's a card of union. It's a card of celebration. It's a card of soulmate, twin flames, etc., etc., etc. So for those that did plant those pentacles and stuff of that nature, also, for those that didn't plant those seeds to get those pentacles, if you're currently in the present reading this right now, listening to this right now, like, I'm screwed. No, you're not. Plant them and watch some suckers come to pass. You just didn't plant them last season. But you can plant them now and reap the rewards and benefits next season. Go ahead and join your team of this season so you can, plant in this season so you can get them next season. Come on, go ahead and get you that cutie that you want for, the winter cuddle time. No, I'm not talking about that, you kinky people. If that does happen, though, I'm not knocking nobody because that's a very, very natural, beautiful act. Okay? But we're going to jump into this oracle cards or whatever, and we're going to see what they got to say. Now, I did shuffle them already, but I'm going to shuffle them again. Y'all probably like, I wish this guy would just stop talking like a retard and just read the cards. So we're going to shuffle them 3 times. We've got to be gods here. Spirits, gods, goddesses, angels. Universe, some what we have to collect the energy of Pisces. Spirits, gods, goddesses, angels, universe, some what we have to collect the energy of Pisces. Spirits, gods, goddesses, angels, universe, some what we have for the collective energy of Pisces. One more. Spirit, God, goddesses, angels, universe, some what we have the collective energy of Pisces. And I'm shuffling a little light today because I couldn't find my normal camera holder. So I don't want the thing to fall all over because I will just pick that sucker back up and put it right there. Y'all have seen my wall and everything. Also, giving a shout out to a couple people. What's up, Bodie? And what's up to my baby sister, Short and Angry? That's her nickname, Short and Angry. All right, 6. Energy following the lovers is, Okay, now a few of you, they're running into this lover's energy that comes from the Hermit and the Pentacles. Y'all gonna have this fiery kick. Now, for those that this does resonate with, you have to understand that the Hermit time was also a good time for you to just really analyze self and analyze the hiccups that you went through to achieve this union. Okay, there's going to be, for a couple of you, there might be some currents from the past that you carry over. No, I don't mean something like a past relationship, but just energies that you might have not fully gotten rid of. Everybody has it. It's a simple cleansing will do. So when you run into, to the Pisces that have manifested this, that are in that about to go, when that aggressive energy comes from the creative, like you have this creative burst of energy in conjunction with a little bit of aggression, go back and meditate. That's just something that a weed in the garden. That's nothing. But what I'm focusing most on is this, the optimism. This is going to, for those that do resonate, that connect with that. I'm not going to so much say twin flame or soulmate. I will say very deep partner, because I know not everybody gets down with twin flames or soulmates. And sometimes the Lover's card or the Two of Water, whatever, can just be very symbolic of, or connect to a very strong bond. You might have shared past lives together, but y'all might not have that soul karmic thing, because I spent a couple past lives together with some friends and we ain't soul nothing, we just chilling. So that's my take on it. Feel free to disagree, it is what it is. But y'all gonna have a real fiery relationship, and for a lot of you, this is it. This not as in this is it as in it's gonna end bad. No, as in this is it. Like this is what you planted. You there. You planted your seeds. This person is that person. This is the person you're going to grow old with. This is the person you're going to have kids with. This is the person you might get a dog with. This is the person you might get the house with or move them into your house. And this is the person you'll share debt with for the rest of your life. I'm playing. That's true, though. That's true. Come on. We all live in a world, unless you live somewhere where there's no money. But, I mean, it just goes to show that to have someone in your life, you must be willing to share everything with that person, because it's a compromise thing. But for a lot of you, this is it. You made it. You can go dancing to the field where everybody else had, doing the polka dances and stuff with the happiness. All right. So for a lot of you who have manifested this being, this person, this gorgeous man or woman for you, that's it. So when they come into your life, if you got some things you don't want to compromise on, compromise real fast, because this is it. This is the person. This is the one for you. You know, I'm not saying this is the only person for you. I'm saying this on the aspect of what you manifested. So if you manifested this person, all those that were planting them seeds, like, I'm going to manifest me some love, while watching Invader Zim and Gurr, this is the person. You got what you wanted. So if you feel a little bit of those weeds pop up in your system, just go ahead and do a little meditation, a little cleansing ritual bath or whatever, and you should be good. Put a little hyssop in the tub, little here and there. You should be good to go. All right, then go ahead and sage yourself down, or Santo, or whatever you work with. All right. So let's see what's gonna happen for you beautiful people after the creative fiery energy that happens within relationships. I'm pretty sure that those that are following me know what I mean by creative fiery energies in relationships after you just connect with your person. We all know what comes after this. We all know. And also, I'm sensing for a lot of you hand fasting. I wanted to toss that out there. Sorry I didn't earlier, but for a lot of you, you're going to be hand fasting. So if you're in a pagan community, or if you just follow the more hand fasting aspect, a lot of you will be walking into the hand fasting. If you believe more in a more traditional form of marriage, then some of you might be going down that route. Whether it's hand fasting or standing in front of a church or whatever it is, just make sure that you cherish one another, okay? Because you're in this together. Next up. Yeah, and don't think that this is going to be this perfect epic love story. Don't think that just because you might get hitched, hand fast on up, honeymoon, yada yada yada, that it's just gonna be like, yay. No, you two are going to be taking a lot of small steps together, and you're going to be reaching out to elders and those who have gone through this before, when you all bump your heads and when you all start spatting. Because nowadays we see a lot of relationships just so quick to be thrown away. I even question if half the relationships out here are actual relationships. I hate to say it, but there's no communication. So for those that resonate with this, when you meet your significant other or reconnect with your significant other, because some of you might have been doing a come back to me working. Let's be real here. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't judging. Do you? Because I've done did it before myself. But don't be afraid to reach out to those in the family that have gone through this before you. Not the magic, not the spirituality, but just those who have the wisdom and how to get through hard times as a couple. Because no matter how spiritually connected you two are, or magically connected you two are, or connected in general, you are not immune to life's problems, which can sometimes be utterly just, why couldn't you put the toilet seat down? You ate the last bit of cornflakes. I'm only 4'11". Why you got to go ahead and put the can of milk or the condensed milk that I make the brownies out at the top at the far back of the cabinet? You mean to tell me you couldn't replace the milk? You see where I'm going with it? There's gonna be people that know how to help you with that. But also, look, let's just keep it real. Gentlemen, put the toilet seat down. Ladies, put it up. And if you got a thing with toilet paper, compromise. Okay, because these little pet peeves are actually going to hit you all. This is nothing that you won't run into, even if you're like a couple that believed in nothing but each other, and you were atheists. These problems that arise, these pet peeves, no person is immune to it. And that's the compromise and what we learn to accept. So when you start to have those bumps in the road and stuff of that nature, seek out the elders. Seek out those in your family and your friends that are still together, because they have some great wisdom that they can offer. But also, take it as wisdom, but that does not mean that you have to apply it. If they say y'all need to change a certain lifestyle and y'all know damn well y'all don't, take their wisdom, meditate on it, be grateful. But that does not mean that you have to apply it. For at the end of the day, the wisdom of our elders is great, but we are still our own people. All right? So, now we got that old working on each other's issues and our compromises and stuff like that, So, we're good. What's the next up for you? All right. For the Pisces woman, for the Piscean woman that this connects with, there we go. You might have a little bit of an obsessive nature every now and then. Maybe a little bit of a scarcity consciousness. What I mean by that is basically is when someone ticks you off, your significant other, so forth, so on, and anybody in general. This does not just apply to a Pisces individual, but everybody. When you lose track of your emotions and they step all out of whack and stuff like that, no one really has the most elevated freaking consciousness on the planet. Let's be real here. So I just wanted to toss that out. But when you start to enter that spat with your significant other, you're going to be entering into a phase which is called the hungry ghosts. Nip that in the butt. Okay? Fights are going to happen. Disagreements are going to happen. But I do sense that a Piscean woman is still slightly very tender-hearted. She's been hurt. So if you're listening to this, when that time comes on, disconnect, not from your partner, but disconnect from the subjectivity. If you have to disconnect from your partner for a little bit, that's fine, because everybody needs some alone time. Everybody, even when you're in a relationship. Just tell your partner, look, there's some stuff I went through in the past. If you want to talk about it, talk about it. If not, say, I'll talk about it later, but I want to go off and do me, and go off and spend some time for you, okay? Because that might rise. I'm not saying it's going to hit everybody, but for a few, I sense that when spats and arguments and disagreements with your significant other do rise, at times it might throw you completely out of your element and your emotions take over full blast. I am not saying that that is a bad thing. That can be a very beautiful thing. But no one is immune to that. Everyone can step out of their element when their emotions are all over the place. So for those that are telling you to just chill out or just think logically, you know, you have every right to feel these emotions when they rise. Just make sure you don't allow them to shut you down or to take you too far away, okay? So for the Piscean woman that does resonate with, when it comes up, embrace them. Emotions are beautiful. Don't let anyone tell you that they're not, and don't let anyone tell you that, you know, you're crazy or you're overreacting, because you're not. You're a human. All right? Outcome for all y'all, because I got to get on out of here. I got to get some cleaning up. You know, we're about to be here June. I mean, we're about to be in July, so I got to get that summer flow popping. Outcome card for all is a well watcher. Excuse me. All of you that have planted, are planting, will plant seeds, after the journey, your connection the seed you planted, and this goes for the past, present, and futures. The seeds you planted, or will have planted, are going to lead you to a deeper connection with the power of the divine. A lot of you, even those that are leading into their nookie time, now will understand, have understood, or will gain an understanding of how growth and manifestation comes about. As it said, remember when, you know, I just find it interesting also, because remember when I said, you know, God said rest on the seventh day? Y'all can see that number, right? That's a 7. And I just find it interesting that it connects with the 7 of Pentacles, which is like a full circle. Awesome, huh? So for those, everybody that this reading resonates with, you're going to gain a deeper understanding of your spiritual connection to that person, to the universe, to the divine, however you work with the divine. And you're going to gain a deeper understanding of self-love, wisdom, everything. But also I say to all my Pisces individuals, do not be afraid to rest. Because within this reading, I am also sensing a lot of rest between each action, rest between each step, rejuvenation. Even for those that are going to get it in with their partner, meditation together, rejuvenation together, rest together, gaining an understanding and a knowledge of one another. All right? But the outcome is great. Wisdom and connection to power of the divine. All right, that's all I have for you, my beautiful, 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 beautiful Piscean people. I'll see you on the 1st or 2nd of July. Until then, be kind to each other, be kind to yourself. Again, when that person comes. And to the Piscean people, just wanted to say something. For those that are done with it, when this person walks into your life, they're going to rock your world. And I don't mean that just in a sexual way. They're going to take away all that pain. They're going to give you something you deserve. Love. That's not something you earn. It's something you deserve. Remember that. All right, I'll see y'all on the 1st and the 2nd. Until then, be great to each other. And also be excellent to one another. All right? And until then, I'll talk to y'all later. And that good stuff and peace. And I was probably really hyper today. I drank a lot of coffee.